Hello my friends, this is Amner Hunter from amnerhunter.com. Happy to spend some time with you on this video. This time around I want to share with you the news of some free plugins by the company Accusonus. I am talking about the Era Bundle 6, which includes 16 plugins in total. These tools were built to fix all kinds of problems with voiceovers, vocal recordings, etc. It doesn't mean that you cannot use them in some other instruments, but they were built more towards vocal problems. In this video I want to talk more in depth about why is this happening, why Accusonus is giving away this bundle. I want to talk about the features of these plugins, the controls, what they do, and of course test these tools and fix some problems with the vocal performance. As usual, all of the applicable links are going to be down below in the description and the first comment, and don't forget to check out the timestamps as well that I leave you down below. Before we dive deep into the content, my friends, I would like to invite you to my website amnerhunter.com, where I have some freebies for you. I have some free PDF guides and ebooks for music producers, such as how to create more music in 30 to 60 minutes a day, 8-step mixing guide only using free plugins, also the #1 rule and law of home recording studios. Additionally, I have some free tools available, a huge collection of guitar impulses, a brand new drum sample pack, among other utilities. And finally, don't forget to check out my blog and this channel, which I'm updating weekly with tons of free content. So now let's get straight to the video. The reason this is happening is because Meta, the parent company of Facebook, Instagram, acquired Accusonus, and now Accusonus is saying goodbye to the plugin development. This is the official announcement here on the website. It says, "Thanks for your support. Accusonus is embarking on a new adventure." And you can read the frequently asked questions about this. So existing users of Accusonus can continue to use the plugins, of course, but some of these plugins are not gonna be updated and are not gonna receive support, some of them until 2023 only. You have some more information that you can read here on the website. I was skeptical to share this information with you because I don't want to share piracy ever here on this channel. This happened some days ago and I didn't share this because I was doubtful about this information, alright? But since I started to see some other official websites sharing this information, then I went ahead and created this video for you. If you happen to have an account here at the website and log in, you're gonna notice that under your products, as I entered, you can now download all of the Era bundle in different versions for free, alright? And they don't request any iLok, any serial key or something, any serial number or something. You don't even need to log in to the plugins. You don't need to like activate them or anything. They put all of the plugins on this bundle open for all of the account holders. I went ahead and entered on my account. I downloaded them, installed them, and everything worked perfectly. I also saw some other channels sharing about this information, so I went ahead and created this for you. If you don't happen to have an account here at the website, I am gonna leave you down below the link for Mac and Windows for the installers. Everything will be down below in the description and the first comment as usual. So having said this, let's go and check out the plugins. Let's start here in order with the voice changer. So like the name suggests, it changes the voice, adding character to the vocals. Also, it has some cool effects, and also you can add an environment to the recorded vocals. It has a processing knob for each section here, and you have tons of presets. Pretty cool. And you have also general presets here in the quick start menu. You have down here an output level control, very simple to use. Let's check out some examples of different presets of these 3 different sections.
I should probably
I got several volumes that way on this subject.
I'm related. I should probably decide. I got several volumes stored away on the subject. I'm related. I should probably decide. I got several volumes stored away on the subject. I should probably decide. I got several volumes stored away on the subject and related. I should probably decide. I got volume stored away on the subject related. I should probably decide. I got several volumes stored away on the subject and related. I should probably decide. I got several volumes stored away on the subject and related. I should probably decide. I got several volumes stored away.
Next, we move on with the Deep Breath plugin. Very simple to use with just one knob. You have an input control and also an output, and you can listen the difference of what the plugin is doing here. Very simple, and this sensitivity knob will allow the plugin to act more aggressive. Let's take a listen.
I should probably decide on the subject and related. I should probably decide. I got several volumes stored away on the subject and related. I should probably decide. The subject and related.
Next, we move on with the declipper, which this will remove some clipping of the audio, right? When you overuse maybe the input of your microphone in the voice, in the voiceover or vocals maybe, where you are causing a little bit of digital distortion, or you might be overloading the converters. It has two types here, and it has a standard quality and high quality. Also, there is an output control. Very simple to use. You can turn off or turn on the plugin right here. Select the type. Here it's gonna be monitoring the processing. Let's take a listen. And the more it starts to distort, 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 and the more it starts to distort. Next, we move on with the De-Esser. Very simple to use, only one knob. You have an output control and also a level. Here in this control that says diff, you will hear the difference, meaning that you will listen only what the processing of the plugin is doing. You have two modes, normal and broad, which broad means that it will act more aggressively with the vocals, all right? You just increase this knob and it will start to catch the S's. Let's take a listen.
Maybe I should try a little more. You're not believing my new disguise. Maybe I should try a little more. You're not believing my new disguise. Maybe I should try a little more. You're not believing my new disguise.
Next, we move on with the De-Esser Pro version, a more complex but simpler at the same time plugin for de-essing the vocals or the voice. You have some other additional controls that you don't have in the other version. For instance, you have the focus control, where you are gonna focus on the range of these frequencies that you select here. For instance, from the hertz that you have here all the way up to this amount. And with this knob, you are going to be increasing the processing of the De-Esser. You're going to have also the spectrum analyzer here, where you can visualize the frequencies, and you can also shape the De-Esser into a more softer De-Esser or a more sharp or aggressive De-Esser. Also, you can listen to the difference. You have an input and output, and you also have some presets. Let's take a listen.
Maybe I should try a little more. You're not believing my new disguise. in my new disguise. Maybe I should try. Maybe I should try a little more. You'll not believe in my new disguise. Maybe I should try a little more.
Then let's move on with the mouth declicker. This plugin will remove any mouth clicks or those saliva noises that you make sometimes when you're recording vocals between takes or something. Those very subtle noises that you make with your mouth, clicks and little pops here and there. You have one knob and output control. You can also listen to the difference, meaning the processing of the plugin only without the dry signal, and you have two modes, normal and more broad, for a more aggressive use of the plugin. Let's take a listen. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. Next up, we have the noise remover, which will remove any background noise that you might have, such as hiss or hum, or, for instance, the fan of your computer or something. You can introduce also when cranking the input of your interface or something, you start to bring that noise. This plugin is very simple as well, just one knob, an output control. Here you have different types of filters or bands that this plugin will use to remove that noise. Here it will focus on all frequencies, here in high frequencies, low frequencies, high and low frequencies, and mid frequencies only. Let's take a listen. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. Then you have the Noise Remover Pro, which has more functionalities and controls, more advanced controls. You have also multi-band processing here. Very interesting because you can only remove the noise of certain bands of the frequency spectrum. You have a master knob to apply the noise remover, and you can change the bands here on this visual interface. The noise will appear in gray, as you are gonna see in a moment. On each band, you have controls turning off that band, listening only what's happening in that band. You can remove the band like this, and you can create one band with this control. You have also some advanced presets for different environments and different applications. So now let's take a listen. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. Then we move on with the Plosive Remover, and like the name suggests, it will remove the consonants that are hitting very hard the microphone, especially if you don't record with a pop filter. For instance, the letter P's and T's that are very strong, sometimes they get to the microphone in a very aggressive way. This plugin is very simple with just one knob to apply the processing, and with two modes, normal and extreme. You can also hear the difference of the signal, meaning the signal processed alone. You have an output control. Let's take a listen here. Is 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 Next up, we move on with the Reverb Remover. Like the name suggests, it will remove any reverberation of a particular room, those fast echoes that happen when you record in a room and there are a lot of reflections, right? This version is very simple with just one knob. It has also an auto makeup gain because when you remove the reverb, you will lose part of the signal and it will automatically compensate with this control. You can also turn it off in case that you want to do it manually, and you have also different ways that this plugin can focus on the reverb. I added a little bit of plate reverb to this vocal so that you can listen how this plugin removes that effect on the vocals.
I should probably decide. I got several volumes stored away on this subject and related. I should probably decide. I got several volumes stored away on this subject and related. I should probably decide. I got several volumes stored away on this subject and related.
Next up, we have the more advanced version of this Reverb Remover. You have also multi-band processing. With this master control, you will also bring down this threshold like in the other plugin to be able to catch the reverb and remove it or reduce it. You have another control here that's called processing response for fast and slow response. You have also the auto makeup gain, and in this plugin you can listen only what the processing is doing to the original signal. You have an input and output control, and you have some presets as well for different applications. Let's take a listen.
I should probably decide. I got several volumes stored away on this subject and related. I should probably decide. I got several volumes stored away on this subject and related. I should probably decide. I got several volumes stored away on this subject and related. I should probably decide. I got several volumes stored away on this subject and related. I should probably decide.
Next up, we have the voice autoEQ. As soon as you turn on the plugin and insert it on your track, it says this message, waiting for audio playback. You need to select an audio region longer than 5 seconds where only one voice is active. Let's enable the plugin and leave it there to analyze the audio.
I should probably decide. I got several volumes stored away on this subject.
This is an equalizer that can be used in a very simple way. You can, for instance, add air to the signal or body or clarity to the signal. You have also the intensity control for a more aggressive use of the processing. With this small dot that you have in the center, you can put it depending on what you want to achieve with the vocals. Let's take a listen.
I should probably decide. I got several volumes stored away on this subject and related. I should probably decide. I got several volumes stored away on this subject and related. I should probably decide. I got several volumes stored away on this subject and related.
Then we have the Voice Deepener. This has a relationship with how the vocal was recorded in the sense of how far or close to the microphone was that person. The purpose is to make the sound of the voice more natural, as if it wasn't recorded, as if you have the person in front of you, something like that, in a conversation. It will add also more depth, some bottom end to the signal. It will also change the pitch a bit. That's what I noticed. It has one knob, very simple to use, and 2 modes, normal and punchy. You have an output control. Let's take a listen.
I should probably decide. I got several volumes stored away on this subject and related. I should probably decide. I got several volumes stored away on the subject and related. I should probably decide. I got several volumes stored away on the subject and related.
Next up, we have the Voice Leveler. This plugin works as an alternative to the Voice Writer from Waves Audio, where you have this sort of automatic control that will leave the vocals more consistent. It works as a compressor, but in a more natural way, almost as if you were writing the fader when the vocalist is singing quieter and louder. This is of course very useful because you can sometimes lose some words or phrases if the vocalist is singing very loud in some parts and very quiet. When you insert the plugin, it will let you know if you have some background noise, that you use another plugin to remove the background noise in order for this plugin to work better. So let's ignore this for now. It has only one knob, very simple. The more you increase this knob, the more leveling it causes in the signal. You can also enable the breath control, and you can also enable the emphasis. You have an output control. Let's take a listen in this vocal that, as you can see, it has some very quieter parts and then it has very loud parts. You're gonna notice how this plugin will make the signal more consistent, which ultimately will work better in a song.
Never wow to complicate your life. It's the reassurance of why we'll be alright. Never been so sure why we'll be alright. Never been so sure why we'll be alright. Never been so sure why we'll be alright. Never been so sure. I would never want to complicate your life. It's the reassurance of why we'll be alright.
The last plugin on this list is the Audio Cleanup Assistant, where you can insert different plugins from Accusonus, and you can create this useful signal chain in just one plugin that will ultimately lead you to a better result in your voiceover or vocal recording. You have also some very useful presets for different applications here. You can insert here up to 5 plugins into one. For instance, in this vocals, I have some reverb. I want also control the S's of the signal, and I also want to level some of the quieter and louder parts of this vocal performance. I'm gonna add, for instance, the De-Esser here. Then I am gonna add the Reverb Remover, and lastly I am gonna add the Voice Leveler. You can experiment, of course, with the order. You have the controls that you would have on the individual plugins here. You can bypass each one of the plugins inside this, and you can also change the order of the signal chain just by dragging and dropping here like this. So let's start here de-essing the vocals, then removing the reverb and leveling the vocals finally.
You'll not believe in my new disguise. Little more. You'll not believe in my new disguise. And maybe I should try a little more. You'll not believe in my new disguise. And maybe I should try a little more. You'll not believe in my new disguise. And maybe I should try a little more. You'll not believe in my new disguise. And maybe I should try a little more. You'll not believe in my new disguise.
Please let me know down below in the comments, my friends, what are your thoughts on these plugins? What are your thoughts on Meta acquiring Accusonus and all of this? And yeah, let me know what you think about the features of these plugins and how they can help you out in your music productions. Before we go, my friends, I would like to invite you to my website, amnorhunter.com, where I have some freebies for you. I have some free PDF guides and ebooks for music producers and guitar players. Also have some free tools available, a huge collection of guitar impulses, a brand new drum sample pack for rock and metal, among other utilities. And finally, don't forget to check out my blog and this channel which I'm updating weekly with tons of free content. Thank you very much for watching this video. Thanks for your time. I appreciate it very much. I will see you very soon on the next one. All right? Take care.